Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I just want to share with you the journey of Isaac. Isaac. There was a famine in the land. Let's share from Genesis 26, from verse 1. There was a famine in the land. So God said to Isaac, do not go down to Egypt. So go to Gerar and settle in there. And he went there. God said, I will bless you and I will multiply your seed. So Isaac went to Gerar, and then he went to the place of Abimelech, the king of the Philistines. He sojourned there. So what happened there? God blessed Isaac to an extent that the Philistines envied him. Then they said to him, you are mightier than us. So you have to leave. You have to leave. You have to leave. But before that, when Isaac came to the land, he said to his wife, Rebecca, I will say you are my sister, lest they kill me because you are so much beautiful and take you away from me. So that's what he said. So one day, Abimelech then realized that Rebecca was Isaac's wife. So he asked him, why did you do that? And then he said, he made he issued an order and said, anyone who touches Isaac's wife will be put to death, and whoever touches Isaac. So God was with Isaac. You know, the story here actually that I want us to look into is that it was a very difficult time, the time of famine, the time of dryness. But in the midst of that time, God said to him, I will bless you. I'm going to multiply you. So the conditions were not conducive, were not allowing. But in spite of everything, God said to Isaac, I am going to bless you. Your descendants, your seed shall be multiplied. So it happened that the time came when he was ousted from Gerar, then he left. And the same night, God appeared to Isaac and said, I am going to bless you. I'm going to do you great things. And he did that. So what you can take from there is that in the midst of your turmoil, of your suffering, of your difficult times, God will appear and say, I am going to rescue you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to make you great. That is so wonderful about God, because it doesn't matter how are the times, how is the environment, whether you're in the times of uncertainties, in the times of hopelessness, there God appears and say, here I am. Fear not. Do not be afraid. I'm going to bless you. That's what he did. So I'd like to say to you tonight that God is able to bless you at the same night, in the midst of your turmoil, in the midst of the difficult times, in the midst of your suffering. God is able to say to you, fear not, because he cares, he loves. So you must trust in him, rely on him, depend on him. Just look upon him. Don't look upon your uncertainties. Don't look upon your challenges. Don't look upon the battle against you, because the battle belongs to the Lord. Victory belongs to us. That's what we must be excited about. That's what we must like. That's like and be excited about. So thank you for joining me. So now, I just wanted to share with you this story, the journey of Isaac, that, as much as God was with them, there were times that felt like God was not with them. Hence he said, fear not, I will be with you. Because he knew, he understood how they felt at that time. Oh, God is so wonderful. He's so great, so amazing, so amazing. So in the same night, you know what blesses me the most is that He came, you know, when there was no hope, when the time, the environment was not conducive, when there were uncertainties. That's when He came in. So now I declare to you that God, when you think it is over, when you think there's nothing more you can do, that's when God will show up. He will show up. He will show up. Show up at that time. He is a wonderful God, faithful one. He cares. He loves. Trust, obey in Him. Do not lose heart. Hang in there. Hang in there. Oh, may the Lord appear to you tonight, at this night, and say, fear not, I'll be with you, I'll bless you. You know, there are so many things that come with the blessing. There are things that are connected to the blessing. When God says, I'm going to bless you, He actually, what He means is that I will protect you, I'll provide for you, I'm going to enlarge your territory, I am going to fight your battles, everything will go well with you. That's what He says when He says, I am going to bless you, because the blessings does not come alone, but there's a package. It is packaged with a lot of things. It's not something that is not having some things that you are looking for. So it is wonderful to trust in Him, love Him. He will do you good. You know, the greatest mistake that one can do is to doubt Him, is to not trust Him. But if you trust Him, what you do, you attract what He has to give to you. You attract what He can do for you. Attract actually the best in Him that He has prepared to release, to give to His children. When you believe in Him, when you have faith in Him, you attract all the goodness that comes with the blessings of the Lord. So it is important that we do not put a wall between ourselves and what God can give to us. His hand is not shortened that it can save. He is able to reach out wherever you are. He is able to take you from the muddy clay to the highway. He is able to change your situation. He is able to enlarge your territory. He is a wonderful God. You know, Isaac had an experience with Him. So at the time of famine, at the time of hopelessness, at the time of uncertainties, that's where He appeared to him and said, fear not, I am going to bless you. And He did that. When Isaac sowed a seed, God made it a point that he received 100-fold, meaning his cup never ran dry, but it overflowed. So the same thing can happen to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's continue soon.